bet you've had plenty of
No?
adventures. My father was all the family I ever had. I felt so lost when he died. But the crew of the Red Wave's my family now.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory.
I've got a interesting travel.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjords.
Do you like to dance? I've heard that there's this dance called the horizontal dance. I think we should try it. Unfortunately, I've never seen anyone do it before.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
And you might need to rethink that face before I rearrange it.
Don't hurt.
If you're looking for opportunities to make some coin, well, I'm your man.
To the finest Fletcher in all the land. Hello. What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know. Perhaps I'll... True. Take a look.
Trouble?
Not yet, but give it time.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
And you might need to rethink
If you
that
ever want to
face before
replace
I
those old
rearrange it.
rags, stop by Radiant Raiment. Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should come by our shop, Radiant Raiment. We could fix you right up. It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned. You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raiment's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raiment. Don't hurt me. You win.
Please, take pity on an old madman. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as the Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. North wages war against South.
King
The
Toryg's
holy
death
flame
has
flickers
turned
and
the whole
dies.
town on its
We
head.
need his return. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing, and so very worth any inconveniences. He is a great man, but one rarely praised. He rules twin empires that span the length and breadth of our minds. All know him, but few can name him. But he has forbidden me from saying his name. He says it distracts him, and woe to those who draw his ire. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this. He stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Erdi, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they can help for such an important matter. Always good talking to you, friend.
Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History. Describe work.
Are you sure this guy is fighting ahead? Put something about you that his master who happens to be more important than y'all. And that we need a hip bone to gain access to the
There's something personal I was hoping you would do for me. Falk told me what you did for us at Wolfskull Cave. He says you're someone we can trust. As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire. When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos. Thank you. It would mean a lot to me. It's a fine day with you around. Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torygg. And so he came before my husband and he shouted with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say, for it grieves me to speak of it. Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torygg was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent. Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon. It was a pleasure. Thank you. Steward, I have an idea that might help to bolster
Hello,
the
friend.
morale of our people in this difficult time. I think we
She
should have a
still
covenant
mourns greatly
and let
for her
General
husband,
Tullius march
High
his
King
troops from the Blue
Torygg.
Palace to Castle
So
Valor
she
and
leaves
hold
many
it.
of the courtly details to
I
me.
must protest, my Jarl. A parade would make you an easy target for us.
Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of
Very well.
years,
I can see
and
there's
for good
no change
reason.
in your stubborn
They say the
mind.
ghost of Pelagius
When
the
this
Mad
war is won,
still
I will
haunts
have
it.
my parade.
Ghost or not, There are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away. I'll make an exception for you, but do not bring anything out when you leave. Too many dark deeds transpired in those halls. Farewell, kinsman.
Kelly, my dear. Oh, I couldn't. It goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance, sing, smile, grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sporting. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph! Well then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two. Inside the mind of Pelagius, silly. Oh, is it your first time? Pelagius the Third? Now, surely even you know about Pelagius's decree. On his deathbed, oh, and this was inspired, he forbade death! That's right! Death! Outlawed! Really? Ooh, what kind of message? A song? A summons! Wait, I know! A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine! Those are my favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal! I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little joke. But seriously, what's the message? Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No. Little Tim, the Toymaker's son, huh? What? The ghost of King Lysandas? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Passwall! Ha! I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter! Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave? Because that's crazy! You do realize who you're dealing with here. Wrong! Actually, you do, sort of. I am a part of you, little mortal. I'm a shadow in your subconscious, a blemish on your fragile little psyche. You know me, you just don't know it. Sheogorath, Daedric Prince of Madness, at your service. Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right, I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that. Is it? Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure. Or you could use the Wabachak! Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you? Oh, good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius's mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septon. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver.
Damn it. All this walking is giving me a fun. Didn't I?
Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered. But the objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your Wabacha to defeat the enemy, while they do the same. Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out. With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out, sort of. And we're that much closer to home. You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent. That's something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time. Ah! Now this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred. There you are. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out in the deepest scratches. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius's anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance.
Anything in Skyrim. I just
wonderfully done.
Cute and
Pelagius is
innocent.
finally ready to
Regards to
love
the blind
himself
eye.
and continue hating
Not
everyone
that I'm a bad
else.
person or anything. Most of the time.
I have a saying. I'm not going to feel what you have to like. Or something like that. Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash, or an arrow in the face. Ah, but no matter. Heartless mortal that you are, you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations. You're free to go. They've been known to change my mind. So, go. Really. Pelagius Septim III, once the mad Emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, my little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ha ha! Ta-ta!
Noticed that there seems to be a trend of women wearing subtle amounts of war paint on their lips and around their eyes and teeth. Do you think I look attractive? What I mean is, does it make me look more attractive? Or did you not notice?
Farm and provision more troops. Then let's increase the taxes on the farms and merchants. We can't afford to lose the loyalty.
Be quick. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Take care of yourself and always remember, the world is ripe with people who need
by the war efforts. Queen Erica will have a strong
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit. That's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours. And here's something for your trouble.
And you
It's
might
always a
need to
pleasure to see
rethink that
you.
face before I rearrange it.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Children creep me out. Is it just me, or do they all look this? Okay, but next time you can carry my stuff. I'm here, if you ever need me.
Mama, you're home! Can I get a few gold to spend? Please? You're the best. Thanks. Braitha's a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me what to do. I don't want to play with her anymore.
I'm right behind you. I'm at your service. You lead, I'll follow.